In the previous episode, we talked about the unity of language between the Sumerians and Kurdish. Today we explore the shared ethnic ties of the Indo-European family, focusing on the common homeland of Kurdistan, linking the Sumerians and Kurds. Although they are named with a common meaning, before we delve into this topic, I want to clarify a point related to the previous episode about the unity of language between the Sumerians and Kurdish. This crucial point that we will revisit and thoroughly explain to you is the unique way in which nouns and verbs are inflected, a feature that is notably absent in both Sumerian and Kurdish languages. However, it exists in Arabic. For example, when inflecting the verb in Arabic, you say durs, daras becomes idris, yadrus, and adrus, adros. This inflection is not found in Sumerian or Kurdish. Similarly, in Arabic, for the singular bit, bait, you say bit, bait. The noun bit, bait, is fully inflected in its dual form, baitan, baitan, plural, butte, boyut, possessive, baiti, baitai, and diminutive, boit, buait, indicating it is 100% Arabic. However, as I previously mentioned, this particular inflection pattern is not found in either ancient or modern Sumerian or Kurdish languages, to my knowledge, nor does it appear in any Indo-European languages. This is another proof that Sumerian and Kurdish are one language, while Arabic, as we explained in the discussion, is a Semitic language that is completely different from them, because its rules and vocabulary are completely different from the grammatical structures of both Sumerian and Kurdish languages. But dear viewer, how exactly can you recognize a name that is foreign, meaning non-Arabic? You undoubtedly recognize it when it does not inflect. For example, the name Iraq, Iraq is singular and correct in Arabic, like Irakan, Irakan, which is also correct as a plural, does not inflect, meaning it is non-Arabic. The correct possessive form is Iraqi, Iraqi, but its diminutive remains unchanged. The name Iraq, Iraq, is a foreign name, indicating it is non-Arabic. To ensure that it won't be said that I simply bring ideas from my head without support. This is an informative book on Arabic grammar. Dr. Khalil Ibrahim, esteemed author, page 97. He states that Iraq is a wonderful country, a topic he raised with a Dharma accent. Instead of using tanween, we opt for it because it is a foreign proper noun. Iraq, without a doubt, derives its name from both Kurdish and Sumerian origins. From the name Arku, which is also a craft in Arabic or Semitic, almost to Uruk and then to Urka, which gradually evolved from a non-Kurdish language into the predominant language of Iraq, as the name for the entity established by the British in 2019 and imported their subjects from the Arabian Peninsula. Today you can see the extension of the name Arku in Kurdistan as the name of the capital of the Malik Shahi tribe, Arkuaz. The Arkuazi is an ancient Kurdish tribe with a rich cultural heritage and traditions. We notice the women at the end of the name, which means they belong to the base system inside the open arc. But it is a fortress they belong to, and from the review it is the Sumerian arc. From the extensions of the name arc in the Swedish language until Sumerian and Kurdish are sister languages, you discover that the architect specialized in constructing ancient fortresses. In the Swedish language, it is referred to as architect, meaning architect. It is written with a K, but recently the Sumerians pronounce it architect. Now we have finished the part related to the previous episode. But before I delve into the main topic of this episode, I would like to mention a few articles that I wrote in past years regarding the fascinating Sumerians and published on websites. They are a series of articles with these titles. What kind of historical and cultural relationship exists between the ancient Sumerian civilization and the Arabic script? Imel is a Kurdish word. And another article divided into 8 detailed parts titled, The Sumerians Were Kurds Even If New Justice Doesn't Harm. The episodes enhanced the writing, which will soon gain recognition. And another article titled, Just an Opinion on the Sumerian Kingu Fragments, which were translated literally, not with professional contextual translation. It was in 5 parts, and another article titled, The Birth of Sumerian Civilization from the Womb of Kurdish Imel, in 6 parts. and other articles and research in Kurdish, Arabic and Swedish. Over 5,000 pages published online, print magazines included, and we have a section on my Facebook page. I have a YouTube page. As you can see, a popular channel named Al Hakika, visual artist platform. Dear viewers, now we delve into our topic as stated in the title of the movement. It is widely recognized in history, especially in Iraq, where the land is predominantly low-lying and its abundant groundwater is situated close to the surface. The land's high humidity has caused significant damage to many of its artifacts and countless treasures that have been hidden and buried for centuries deep beneath the earth. Therefore, there are no sufficient documents and texts for all ancient history, but a knowledgeable person can compare with their mind and what they have gained from experiences between the ancient structures and what exists today on the ground and is alive, but provided it is thoroughly accepted and validated by the principles of science, reason, and reading. An academic individual is present on various social media platforms and TV channels. He gives numerous lectures here and there. Various doctrinal schools of thought discuss it, and by knowledgeable specialists who convey much information due to his many eccentricities in speech and writing. On that note, let's take a closer look at the fascinating truth regarding Sumer, the Sumerians, and their ancient ancestry. The initial observation that convinces you these individuals were Kurds is that their original homeland, as 99% of the world's scholars say, was Kurdistan. The Kurdish nation originates from the Zagros Mountains. There are several of these scholars from the Arab world. Tahir Bakir, a renowned Sumerian archaeologist, translated the Epic of Gilgamesh. He states that the ancient Sumerians originated from the region of northeastern Iraq, that is, from Kurdistan. The archaeological expert Hendkuk suggests that the Sumerians came from the Elam region, where both the ancient Sumerians and the Elamites communicated using a peculiar non-Semitic language. Both individuals inherited a rich and shared cultural heritage from their Elamite ancestors. Both utilized cuneiform script. Dr. Ahmad Souza states that the ancient Sumerians originally came from the region of Elam. Note that Elam is a Kurdish city located in eastern Kurdistan. Located in southeastern Iraq, the region is predominantly inhabited by Kurds. Let's move to another expert whose opinion is important to us, Dr. Fadl Abdul Wahid Ali. He is a Sumerology professor at the University of Baghdad. We observe in the ancient Sumerians a significant extension of prehistoric peoples residing in the fertile land of the two rivers. They journeyed down from the northern region of Iraq to its southern area. Dr. Faraj Basimji further elaborates, stating that the Sumerians descended from northern Iraq from the high plateaus adjacent to the Tigris Valley. Historian Abdulaziz Saleh authored Ancient Near East. The Sumerians originally hailed from the Zagros Mountains. Similarly, historian Dr. Naim Farah, in his book Landmarks of World Civilizations, states that the Sumerians and Sumerians are from the Kutians and their homeland is the Zagros Mountains. Dr. Amer Suleiman says that the Sumerians were in southern Iraq around 3000 BC and their region was called Subartu. Historian Henry Frankfurt, in his book The Dawn of Civilizations in the Middle East, says that the origin of the Sumerians was the region of Elam. Elam is referred to as the Bride of Zagros by the Kurds. The historian and archaeologist Taha Bakir, in his book An Introduction to the History of Ancient Civilizations, states that before the Akkadians came to northern Mesopotamia in 3000 BC, the Sumerians and Sumerians inhabited the ancient region known as Subartu, rich in culture and history. Dear follower, since Kurdish dialects, much like many other dialects found in the world, have some variation, Dr. Sami Said Al-Ahmad expresses in his insightful book, The Sumerians and Cultural Heritage, there are many Sumerian Kurdish vocabulary words, which are taken from the Sumerian Kurdish dialect. And the Free Encyclopedia states, many Iraqi researchers consider the Sumerians to be a people who migrated from northern Iraq to the south. Dear viewer, according to specialized Arab and foreign scholars, total certainty exists. The Sumerians originally hailed from Kurdistan. After observing that they had descended from the majestic mountains of Kurdistan, let's examine their ethnicity, their race. As for the Aryan nature of the Sumerians, many historians and researchers, both Europeans and Orientals, like Minorski, Basil Nikitin, Samuel Noah Kramer, and Saint Martin. Norman, Filianov, Tabakar, Giorgiuro, and many others believe that the Sumerians are Aryan peoples. Along with the others we previously mentioned, famous philosopher and historian Will Durant, in his work The Story of Civilization, says about the Sumerians: they are resilient and strong people who live in the mountains, of medium height, with wide shoulders and a sturdy build. Their violence shows an Aryan tendency. It is widely known to all, far and wide. There is no Aryan people in Iraq and Kurdistan. Kurdish people are excluded. Sumerians are noted by scholars, used items specific to cold regions, Kurdistan's climate, such as wool clothing, and the use of copper, and the way of wrapping the head, is also a method specific to cold regions, because the Arab regions are hot, where they place the keffiyeh on the head with an eagle on top, and Sumerian artifacts show statues of mountain goats, even though there are no mountain goats in Sumer. So, during the Sumerian scholars, he went back to Kurdistan in the mountains, and for us this mountain goat, concerning the recently discovered Sumerian weapon, the dagger. Today it serves as a national symbol for the Kurds, all diverse peoples living in the Middle East region. Recognize that the Kurd and the traditional dagger are truly inseparable. It is a defensive weapon unlike the sword, and it is an essential part of their traditional cultural attire. Khalid Mustafa Barzani, Kurdish leader, never separated from his trusted dagger. The dagger used by the Kurds was named Kun Katl. The Arabs adopted it as usual and made several adjustments to it. He even designed the dagger. Then they officially issued his full name to the public, along with the ideological instructions for the Kurds, Persians, and others. Dear follower, the dagger represents the Kurds. People from other nations refer to the Kurdish individual only with a dagger. In this regard, I recall a song by the Arabs from the time of the First Republic in Iraq. They praise leader Abdul Karim Qasim to refute the accusation of individualism. Abdul Karim states that he believes, "I am not alone, the sword of the Arabs and the Kurdish dagger." There's just one more important thing I'd like to mention here. It's the emblem of Iraq from the First Republic, which featured the Arab sword and the Kurdish dagger. The emblem was established then. Iraqi Constitution's Article 2 contains constitutional text. The emblem of the Iraqi Republic is defined: a circle with 8 emerging bundles. Each bundle consists of 3 wavy stripes, golden yellow, gold in color, and placed between each 2 bundles. There is a striking red brick star. In the very center of the circle lies a blue field, with a golden wheat sheaf in the middle, enveloped by a dark circular wheel. It has up to 8 inward protrusions surrounding it. It is encircled by a black circle with a white ring. Inside it, there is an exquisite Arab sword elegantly embracing the wheel from the left side, and a beautifully crafted khanjar embracing them from the right side. Between their heads it is written in Kufic script, the Iraqi Republic, and between its handles the 14th of July, and below it 1058 in Kufic script as well, as I mentioned earlier. This interpretation of the features and symbols in the Iraqi emblem came in Article 2 of the Iraqi Constitution during Qasim's time. It is well known among Arabs that the khanjar is a symbol of the Kenda and their ancient crafts. Who does not remember the story of Ka, the modern man before Christ, who made daggers alongside weapons and other things? Dear viewers, you will find many commonalities between the Sumerian and the Kurds in my upcoming book, if no obstacles arise. As we explained in the previous episode, the linguistic relationship between Sumerians and the Kurds, and today in this episode, we clarified the spatial and ethnic relationship between them, and something about what both used in their daily lives, such as clothing, weapons, and other matters. My condolences to the viewers. Thank you for following us. We bid you farewell, let the one who does not let down.